I go there, I stay for there. If I reach there, I get house, I sleep. I no pay for free. Enter my house and sleep for free. Because to open door and enter and sleep for free. And already I don't pay already. And to sleep for free and pay and rest.
Yeah.
There are people, they are poor people.
For sure.
I said, Jesus, thank you. That place.
Okay, let's see what I have.
I buy them. So they are free. It's forever.
I don't have any weapon.
Forever. To set them free.
I have to go and find my guns.
Forever. Who the Lord set free is free for. I get two. Oh, you.
You're so lucky.
Mommy. I get two. I'm two.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky.
But you look, I'm two.
Yeah,
You're
so very
more,
lucky.
More. I said more.
Yeah.
I'm more. I get two now. More.
270.
Now I get two. More.
I need my 270.
Ego. I get two. More. I said more. More.
What?
Ego.
And that is not my 270.
I get goal. Ego.
You're too lucky.
I score good because I score good.
Now that one. Okay. Scope.
More. I said more. Player, they have
3
to give me more.
to 21. Oh, that will fine.
May they give me more gold.
I need a bow. I need a bow. We'll take this one. Quiet, very quiet bow. There's no scope, but that's fine. Gear. 8x. That's fine. Colors, no. Not that one.
Because a goal.
We'll use universal. Predator core, no. Okay. We'll go for the hog collar, because that is what I'm going to hunt. And my jackrabbit, black bear, I think this one will do fine here. Here. Predators.
You see me, I score good. There's something
This one, rabbit squeal attracts low fitness predators. Dog whine, high fitness. This one is red fox, yeah. That's the one I need. And the multicolor. For here. Yeah, we're ready. Okay. What's the time? It's early in the morning. We can go. We are looking for a wild boar. So yeah. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Yeah. I'll be careful. Yes. So where are we going? We are going. Transylvania. What's the closest group of wild boar come from? We are here. This one. There's a resting zone. There's a feeding zone. Feeding zone south, and they have the same feeding zone east. There's a feeding zone south. So if we go south, southwest, we'll go southwest, turn east, follow the river, cross the river. There's another one. Mouflon. I want to catch Mouflon also. Mouflon is south. No, northeast. Mouflon is northeast. So we have wild boar here. Supposed to have a eating zone here and one just east of the cabin here. There's another group of wild boar here, and then there's Mouflon up here. Mouflon is up here. Where's that? There's a river joining.
Because that place, Abaya.
Supposed to be a river joining this one, yeah, here. And then you have the Mouflons and the bend. There's a bend up there. Here. Here you have Mouflon. So that's our destination. First we'll just walk around here and find the wild boar. I'm so crazy for wild boar. I love hunting wild boar. So I guess they are yeah, just east of here, right? Those are the guys we are looking for. I said we was going this way first. Okay, let's check. It's possible they are eating here on this south of here. They have a zone here somewhere also. So, and then we'll follow the coast, come over to their zone, feeding zone over there. First time I was on this map, I encountered them right away on that feeding zone over here. But let's see. Oh, activate 100%. Yeah, so lucky.
So nice.
There's a rock. A rock or a snake. Wild boar. Finding that. So I'm on multiplayer. That means anyone can join me if you feel like.
Smashing it in. Musiala here on the follower. Plays the ball, runs in the 6-yard box, and then from the goalkeeper somehow towards Musiala, and the way he celebrates, that says also a lot.
Okay.
Well, league goal number 112 of Bayern's incredible season. This fight back has been really special. And given where they were to his team at half-time, the comeback has been
Decent Christians in USA. They are all hooked on the prosperity gospel. Oh, blessing Israel, like Israel is their God, just to receive a blessing, because somebody told them they will be blessed.
Especially over the right-hand side, of course, with Olise. But collectively, they
This is a beautiful map. I like this map, Transylvania.
and that's enough then. That's enough for Bayern to score 3 goals.
La 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 la.
Comes in to Stanisic. Luciano again. Back skills. Harry Kane.
They score again.
I don't know.
They score
Yeah, so
again.
lucky.
Four.
Who's playing?
Is simply awesome.
Moss and Bay. Moss and Bay. 3-4.
To 4-3 in front.
Four.
How much? So many goals.
So many goals. Four.
Can't believe this.
In front by the ongoing 7. With Harry Kane's 30th
Now four. Now they get four.
season.
They score
I can't
four.
believe this, and I can't hear my wild ball because of ball.
Back to zero.
Wow, what can you say? I just mentioned a minute
So
ago that they
what
are
do we have here?
in the fourth one, and they did so, and
Red Fox was also around here somewhere,
obviously from the goalkeeper here, but make no mistake,
resting
it's not
rarely.
fault in the second half. The entire team somehow they were not
Yes.
like in the first half. And
Damn,
So
I'm
he's
second.
over here feeding.
Dubai.
as they are the
I'm
entire
second person.
season,
Dubai.
Yeah.
they just scored 4 goals in one half.
Rocks or snake?
They take the lead. This Bayern side
I
this
think it's a
season
rock.
seems to be unbeatable. Whatever you do, and you can see what it meant to them. The celebration on the touchline from Bayern.
Because that place.
Multiplayer. You can shoot any animal you want in multiplayer. It will not affect the population in single player, where you are grinding for trophies.
Simply something extraordinary.
So multiplayer you can shoot as much as you want. Low tier or low fitness, anything, it will not affect the other population. Discover a hunting stand. So if they are within 200 meters, I can use the hunting stand. Can lure them. Easy peasy. Or take them down with a bow. Where are my wild boars? Hope I didn't spook them before. I don't think so.
Astonishing fight back by an astonishing team. Lots of players to choose from, but now is the time to have your say on them.
So his zone is here somewhere.
A thrilling 7-goal match, which may well have more to give us. So the voting's open now. Scan the code, have your vote on today's man of the match.
The zone is here somewhere.
Jackson, whose goal began the fight back.
So supposed to get some activity here. No activity, guys.
Look at this Bayern team and the amount of goals they score. They are an absolute force of nature.
Where are you guys?
Well, you could see Urs Fischer's head shaking.
No
He
activity.
couldn't believe it himself after this unbelievable first half of Mainz, where they really played the perfect game plan. It couldn't have gone any better. Maybe they could have scored 1 or 2 goals more in the first half. but 3 should be enough at home at halftime, even against the Bayern side. But something in halftime went wrong, and obviously
I'm
the
supposed to
changes
get
that
some
Bayern
activity here.
came in and Olise in changed thing as well. But ultimately, you ask yourself as a coach, what I did wrong here, because it's just unbelievable of how Bayern can come back in games this season. It really is.
Anthony Cassie. Call for Viper.
I'm supposed to get some activity here.
That was a thrilling game when they lost the lead late on. Forward by Cassie.
What's going on?
By Tar. Maloney.
What's going on?
Here it's Z battling away for Mainz. Penalty given against him.
Huh? Where are they? Where are my friends?
Well, they're 3 down, but I've seen second half when both bring on their 18, the likes of Musiala and Kane, Olise, goodness me, they are
There.
absolutely devastating.
Here's the zone. Eating rarely? What are you talking about?
Jackson. Sano.
What are you talking about?
Stefan Posch. Sano. Helped on by Maloney to pick up the pass to Nelson Viper here for Mainz. It's Viper. Armindo Zeeb. Zeeb shot. Wild and wasteful.
That means it has one zone. There's another group, or maybe this is just a subgroup and the main group is over here.
Simply amazing fight back.
They have a feeding zone here, but I can't see anyone there. And then there's another feeding zone up here. Where is that? That's about here somewhere. But they are feeding now. From 7 to 11 they are feeding. And they were resting. They were resting before. The rest zone, the other rest zone is somewhere over there. So we'll go and check it out. So quiet over here. I don't know if we can cross. Yeah, we can. No problem. But the way of the hunter toolbox, I can see all the animal groups on the map, all their zones, and the time they are on those zones. And for the single player, I can use this toolbox. I can edit the groups. How many?
So you see ball?
Yeah.
I get four.
Yeah, too lucky.
I'm the best player.
Yeah.
Best and 4.
Yeah.
I can play well.
Yeah.
Now I'm 4.
Tom. Didn't find anyone here. I've been here once before in single player. I chased them all away. I think I shot 1 or 2. But But that should not affect this multiplayer.
Because at half-time, right at the top of the week, should have had a three-goal lead over Bayern. As I say, you never write off this team and what they can do, given what they have at their disposal.
So I'm munching some shrimp,
Losing here for Bayern. Harry Kane.
shrimp, rice, and
And here Musiala.
uh, small steak.
For Mainz. First kick.
My wife cooked delicious cook.
Yeah.
Mmm,
You taste good.
my mommy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Fish, not chips or fish.
yeah.
No rice. Chips.
Now Salah right of space for working for Mainz here. Cashew Saric's blocked by Minjay Kim. It'll be a corner left hand through here because of Kim's assistance there for Bayern.
All right, all right. Yes.
Right to the role of the team chasing the game in added time. Can they get one more to save them? Game
So,
played, half-time to led.
and there they are, right?
Weah on the throw for Mainz.
Woods. Oh my God. Not exactly best conditions for hunting wild boar. Small, something will be running crazy in the woods. So the smart thing is to call them out,
Assie's cross. Reached away by Ubik.
get them out of the woods. Why is everything so quiet? It's
Bayern's quest for the clinch of the trophy is obviously PSG come now on Tuesday night away in Paris.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Huge. If they're going to win this, this is huge also for the Paris game. Um,
No animals on this map.
believe at any stage, regardless the result, they can come back. And this is what you take
Hmm?
into games like this. This confidence that they have is tremendous. It's really tremendous. So I expect a fantastic game in Paris, full of confidence, Bayern. After that comeback, even more so.
The big away then to place for around 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Hmm.
Ubik. Can they play towards Weiter? There's just a 3-4 league games left for the two clubs. Mainz looking to Pally next weekend and home to Union Berlin away to Heidel on the last day. Three of which Allegri's going to take for Mainz as they look to find one more goal to save a draw, mainly.
Oh, guys.
Julian Ubik. Then Da Costa.
What's going on here?
Brazil now for Mainz. Zee on loan from Bayern.
What is going on?
For a corner here. Nicholas Jackson, I think.
Hmm?
Seems like the father wanted the boy to keep
No.
involved.
Give it back. There's the corner here. Back got used in the mix, and so too is Maloney. And the shot, Maloney blocked, and then back in by Salo. That's
What's going on?
an equaliser.
No sound, no nothing. What's going on here? What in the world is going on here?
Win close for Bayern. Seconds now of a thrilling, remarkable roller coaster game at the Navy Arena.
Yeah. My right boy. Yes, there you are.
Just waiting here for a throw from right, so maybe one more attack for them to maybe save it.
There you are. Tracks any ammo from the group. Okay, let's see. Low fitness. Let's see. Strong tracks high fitness. Multiplayer. We'll go for this one. We'll see if we can find any of these guys. Oh yeah. So movement. Is there movement?
Oh, 4-3.
Yeah, more?
Yeah, 4.
Oh my god.
Look, now 4-3, 4-3.
Male.
Me, I win. Me, I win. Now me, I win. I win.
What are they?
I become me, I win. I get 4.
They all moved. What's going on? Yeah, young. Yeah, under 40.
I think we've seen an unbelievable game in the first half and in the second half, respectively. And I think this is something
Yes,
hard to
yes,
swallow
yes.
for a Mainz fan if you really, after such a nice first half,
Nice.
and then you go away with nothing.
Yeah, come
On
over
the
here.
other hand, you can see Bayern
Come
not
over
happy.
here.
Kane laughing, everybody's laughing now. Important win just
Yeah,
before
yeah,
this
yeah. That's nice.
big game now against Paris.
What distance is this?
So, yeah.
30 meters. Okay, that's nice. I will do.
I tell her,
I
say, I
will do.
buy
I
am.
think we are in a good position.
Because that place, I buy am, I buy am.
With a bow. Yeah. Top of the guys. Yeah. Who's this? Young man. Young man. Two young men. And their grandpa.
So you see,
Yeah.
me, I win.
It's a big group.
I win.
That's a big group. We have young men.
I get 4. So I
What?
win 4.
Is he so close already? No. That's him. That's him. Yeah, come on. Wind direction. That's fine. Yeah? You can come closer. You can come closer.
Now walk up
Yeah?
today. Now walk up.
I think so.
I carry cup.
I think so.
Me, I win. I get 4.
Yeah.
Now 4-3. So now World Cup, I carry cup this year. I won't look at that now World Cup.
This one.
But the World Cup, me, I go win. Because I get 4. So I carry cup, World Cup. Yeah, I'm so good play. I play well because I play very well. So good, man. In World Cup, me, I win. I get 4. Now 4-3. 4, I get 4. So it's me, I win.
Wow.
Seriously, I win.
I don't get it. Wow. They picked me up somehow.
Seriously, I win.
Yeah.
2026, I win. For 2026.
Yeah.
Because I win
Anyhow,
and
we
win.
got what we came for. On my ball.
I score goal because I score goal.
Yeah.
I win. This year I win. I score goal. I play well because I win and win. Well.
Flesh. Heart.
It was so
God, man,
stressed
the heart
because
was
struggle and win because the win
crazy
also.
shot. That was a crazy shot. Only. There's no lungs, no nothing. Heart and 58, 390 selling. That's nice.
I tell her, I say me, I buy am because
Yeah.
I buy am. Me, I buy because I buy. That's why I tell them that me,
Lost
I buy
by
am. I
shot,
tell them I buy.
0.65 kilo.
Now they are forever because they are going to stay that place forever. Nobody to disturb forever. And because I buy am forever.
Yeah.
Nobody to disturb and stay there to disturb.
See if we can have one more.
What about if it's not me? Me, I no pay. Because me, I try.
Yeah.
Me where I pay to pay, I try. That if it's not me, no be me. Because I try. And because me, I pray, that pray.
Yeah. Mm.
That place, they are selling. I
Mm.
sell it. Me, I pay.
Yeah.
What about if it's not me?
Mm.
To pay. What them they are going to do? To go and do. No be me. What did I do? I save. And because I try.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do? I try. For me to do, I try. If it's not me, because me, I pay. To go and pay. And because see, you are selling, I sell them. And buy. For me to buy, I pay.
Is that them? Yeah, that is them.
Them, they forbid no house.
Young male.
There is no place for them to sleep. Now people made no house. He don't have house.
Mm.
And because Sisi is going to sell the land
Yeah.
and sell it, them no place to live. So they can live and sell it so they can live.
You're watching World Cup?
Yeah. Now 4-3.
Yeah.
So me, I win. He win and me. I get 4.
Yeah, lucky.
I win. Because I win.
Mm.
Now that place where I buy you.
Mm.
Because now that land where I buy you.
That is nice. Group is moving back. We can call one. That would be nice. I think the rest of them were young males, but I don't know for sure. Let's see, they're moving still. No reaction. Alright. There's no answer. Wait. What's this? No, it's not answering. It's not answering. Yeah, okay. So we'll change tactics. We'll call all of them. Who's that? That's a male. What kind of a male? It's a young. Nice. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Another one there. We'll take this one. Female. Alright. This is 16. There he is. Alright. Got him. They took off. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, alright. Nice shot. Flesh, skull. That's all we got. And he died? What the what? He died from this. Amazing. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen that before. Arrow stuck right there. Jesus. For view, 36 kilos. Hunt 0.13 loss. Nice. Alright. Try our luck one more time. This time with the rifle, I think. This time with the rifle. But up this way. I think I can have one more. I feel lucky. On 40 meters. That's 160. So he's up here somewhere. Very far. No, they're there. There they are. All of them calling me now. Yes. All right. So, supposed to pick a big one. That will bring the most IGM. Never mind these small guys. So if I can have a big, that would be a big female. That would be a big female. This is adult female, that's okay. Mature female, that's even better. That's even better. That'll make a nice dinner. Yeah. That's a mature. There's one more here. He's not coming out. Yeah, yeah. Young male. This one is 140. Could take over the gun. See which ammo is most suited. Wild bow. What the fuck? $270. Doesn't matter which one I use. They will all do the job. They will all do the job. Can we see which one is the... Yeah, no problem. This is the male, female, big female. If she stops... This is 0 for 100. Oh, this guy is getting too close. might have had one more, but I'm not so used to controller. I pressed left one and starts moving forward instead of aiming. Mm-hmm. Let's see how much this gives. Mm-hmm. Hot shot. Nice. Nice. Pure hot shot. I'm so lucky. 74 only. Loss. What? A male. Oh, Jesus Christ! I shot the young male. I thought that was the female. Oh my God. Anyhow, are we supposed to go for the mouflons or what? Let's see, let's see. Any hunting stands? Mm, the mouflon we was going for, it was up here. And the band there. We don't have a hunting stand exactly there, but there's one by the water. Anyway, it's on the way to the water. So let's see, he's actually he's resting now, I think. No, he's drinking. They are drinking now. Drinking. This is his drinking zone. Yep. Oh, we are going for mouflon. We are not hunting you anymore. Oh. What the fuck? have to connect my alright. Fuck. Right. Yes. Unbelievable. Yo, I cannot hear anything. Yeah, but it's not working. It's not working so well. Try this one.
We moved systems,
Oh my
not
God.
all of them, but some of them, out of South Korea and out of Taiwan and out of Japan and out of the Philippines on the Palawan Island chain in defense of the South China Sea.
Nice.
In the days since this ceasefire has been going on, these negotiations, we at the United States has moved them to Central Command. So when you consider the buildup of these capabilities, the buildup of forces, additional naval forces, additional land forces, additional combat forces, we also removed an additional
Perfect. Perfect.
that now sit ready, queued up, ready to go at a moment's notice at Ben Gurion Airport. Yeah, I know. 25 of them. 25 DC-135 Stratotankers would not be used for routine operations, but you could refuel and flight the entire Air Force
So
and Navy air capability, the F-35s, the F-22s. You could fill that
we can just follow the river like this.
for non-stop.
No need to follow the road.
That's not a small thing to consider. That is a huge number of DC-135 Stratotankers. That means we moved them out of Germany, we moved them from Italy, we moved them from Poland, we moved them from France. So yeah, there's a pretty massive buildup that's been going on since the ceasefire, and that has also increased exponentially in the last 48 hours.
I'm just curious about the wild boars that was supposed to be here. There's absolutely no sign of them. So they were over there and we just missed them.
Looking at this conflict in the beginning, you really have to consider one, geography, and I personally participated in a U.S. military war game operation. It cost about $250 million to conduct.
Or they're in the woods here somewhere.
It was Operation Millennium Challenge.
That is also a possibility.
Department of Defense funded a very extensive,
Very nice map.
specifically
I like this map.
not an emotional war game, not a hypothetical war game, but an actual serious identifying the foe war game, which was Iraq. And in this exercise, we identified some critical factors.
Muflon, Muflon, Muflon. Let's see.
Their asymmetric work, particularly, which we've seen to be quite effective. And yeah, we want ownership, we want fluency in situations where they sell the play. And then that seems to be more dangerous than necessarily consistency.
Oh, oh.
Exactly. So looking at the you guys have war game. Anthony, you guys have war game this whoever was the president before you. We have war game this extensively, and this was and I know the U.S. president
Activate
certainly
the
he's got significant
vision.
data set
Hunter
and
sense.
the
Activate.
depth of knowledge of strategy and operations
Deactivate.
to understand. You can't
You
just go
can
out
see
and
tracks. You cannot pick up
look
the
at
calls so well.
the hour to hour, day to day.
Or you cannot see them on your screen, the calls. You have to
Impacts and effects that could happen, such as U.S.
you
bases
have
being
to
attacked,
estimate
such as
by what you hear
this situation with Iran,
the direction of the sound.
specific
There's no
geographic
visual
location,
of the sound
and
without
territoriality, if you will, being
uh,
critical.
the hunter
This
sense.
becomes even more critical
If you activate hunter sense, you have visual effects
in that
of
sense,
sound.
because the Strait of Hormuz in this case, the United States is now in a very, I would say,
Alright,
prime
Muflons, you are not drinking here?
because we just heard Secretary Hickson yesterday in his Pentagon statement say
So where is the other drink zone? It's up there. Further up, further up.
well, the European response to that is
These
you did this
guys
before you started this war. So, it's your responsibility to now
should be a
resolve
couple of
these
boars
issues.
here drinking somewhere.
But if you look at the truth behind it, when Iran, after the war began and Iran took control of the Strait of Hormuz, it was open. It was open to passage under conditions. Now that the United States has blockaded the blockade,
Looks good.
closed entirely. And I think there's a misconception. A lot of Americans think that the United States has penetrated the Strait of Hormuz into Iran. The United States is blockading and controlling Iranian ports. That's not the case. The United States Navy has not penetrated
Hmm.
the Strait of Hormuz. The United States Navy militaries are conducting what's called logistics operations. We're blockading south of the Strait in the Gulf of Oman and in the greater Arabian Sea, operating logistics and sustainment mainly of goods and trade. So when you look at this blockade, the United States has yet to achieve naval nomenclature of the Persian Gulf. Not even
No
close.
activity.
And we have also not achieved air supremacy
I like
over
this map.
Iranian skies because we know that Iran still possesses an ability to at least shoot down or threaten air defense. So when we think, when we look
Here
at
the Muflons were supposed to be.
the U.S. is dominating the airspace and the seas, that's simply not accurate.
Not even a fox. Alright, let's see. They are not here. That means they have another drinking zone. Let's see. The wild boar. They are here. And my Mufflon is further up the river. And here somewhere. So yeah, yeah. Just have to take our time. Arrive up there, find a good location, pick a big animal. Hope I'm not shooting a young one again. Uh, they, they give no money, no IGM, absolutely no IGM. if you are grinding IGM and multiplayer here, I suggest you do not shoot the young ones. Pick the adults and the mature. And if I'm not mistaken, then hunting with a bow gives you more, because there's less waste of the meat. Or I'm just lucky with the shots, I get hard shots. So taco saucy is plain pragmata or something like that. Android girl, I don't know what's that. Oh yeah. Let's see. Wild boss, you're supposed to be here, right? This is your drinking zone. Time is 12:44. 11 to 3. 11 to 3. Yep, they're supposed to be here. Or this is a subgroup. Then the main group will be somewhere else. That's possible. I guess it is a subgroup. That's what I'm guessing. Since there are no wild boar down there, it is a subgroup. I guess you can make a note on your toolbox designing them as a subgroup somehow. Or you'll just know. See where they are? There. Nice. How far is this? Over 200. Okay. We need to get within 150 or so. We'll start calling them. Call for a mature first. There are the mouflons. Mufalufu. Or should we go straight for the Mufalufu? I don't know. Nah. The drinking is almost over. Then the Mufalufu will move inside the woods up in the mountains. I will take one Mufu. Big Mufu, then we'll go for this again. Mature low trophy. His distance is very far. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Chasing this Mufu. Crazy wild sheep. Vargar. What we call Vargar. Insane wild sheep. Try and catch it. Try and catch it. Good. Now it will risk your life. That's our guy. That one. That's a young. That's our guy. Mature. 1 star. Whoa. Oh, I'm fine. Alright, put a mark so we can see. distance up there.
would putting troops on the Tashem
300.
sitting ducks. They wouldn't.
That was not an animal, that was a fly.
You look at the options. What options are there if
I like this map.
precision strikes to remove most of
This is a nice map.
to leave
Guarantee.
those that take their place being willing to negotiate?
300 meters, that is a long shot. I don't know if I can make it. It's a small animal, a bit of wobble. That's tricky. That's tricky. It's a 50-50. That's a 50-50 shot. I think I need to get within 200 meters before I can take the shot. That's what I think. But let's see. What else? This guy is it won't even display. What are you? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I pressed this one by mistake. I swear they cannot see me from here. This is a young. This is a young. This is my mature. My big guy. That is my big guy. Let's see. Let's see. Now, that was my big guy, right? Yes. That was my big guy. And he went to hide? I dropped him. How about this one? Yes. That was nice. Perfect. And the wild boar? What? Male? Yeah, yeah. Young. Oh my god, this female. Young. Are you young? Oh my god, this joystick is so... Young male. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Where did the other ones go? There you are. Just like that. But the mouse is so easy to move the cursor, but this joystick, there's only one speed. I can't shift the speed of this. That's only one speed. Most of the mouse you can have 3 or more speeds. You can adjust. Fast you can use for shotguns. Normal you can use for close range shots. And slow you can adjust You can use that one for sniping. What are they saying? They're calm. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. There they are. Adult female. No, it's a young male. So I figured a female with horns. That is a bit strange. Mm-hmm. Both lungs. Double lung. Bum 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 mature. Lost by shot. 0.5. 3. 220. Trophy.
The Pentagon always calculates what's called a casualty matrix, or a loss to risk versus reward matrix.
Alright.
We went into the invasion of
Let's go for the
we thought and expected casualties in the invasion would be in the thousands.
want to take one more.
First opening days, and it wasn't. But we expected to accept that loss. So when you look at this, the Pentagon's calculus and the taking of Kashimani and what it could
I
achieve,
guess they give more than the
setting a precedent for reopening the strait, I think that the Pentagon just simply
they give more than the wild boar. Or not. Mature wild boar was 3 something. 300 something.
it's the strategic benefit of where we are right now. What right now, what choices does the United States
Well, it's too deep. Oh my god. I did what? Where am I? Yeah. What about this group? Where is they drinking? Um, first group. They are drinking down there somewhere. Yes. Exactly. That's where they are. So this way of the hunter toolbox is an excellent assistant. You don't have to walk around. Alright. Where did you call me from? Yeah, 180, 200. Can take him first. Mm-hmm. So that would be this one. That would be this one. Let's see. Oh, young. How lucky can you be? But a 270 rifle, I think is too powerful for a fox. How are Alright, he's coming. That's good. Perfect. 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 That is just perfect. What's this? Female? Young female. Oh fuck! Where did that one come from? I had no idea it was there. 3 foxes. What do I do here? 3 of them. Bastards tricked me. They tricked me, these bastards. I could hear something. I thought it was this one in front of me. The female. Not so familiar with this. We have the hunter and the sounds. So, do we go for them or what do we do here? Are they all spooked or just one of them? Or 2 of them?
cái bị động eh
the capability
ada
that
pa ye
Iran has to still use
ada pa ye da cái bị động mo ada pa ye ada pa ye ai cái đó mà nhiều như cái năm qua rồi nghe mới tập gì nghe gì đó xíu mà mấy đứa chuyện đó dạ mà dạ cái gì đó dạ cái dùng phòng dạ apa aku phòng cái cũng phòng aku phòng ngoài đi dạ cái mà được dạ cái dùng phòng cái dùng
on Iran by either Israel or the United States. I absolutely could see that, and I would not be shocked
dạ
if
cái
it
gì
happened.
đó dạ mà ini kado
Wolves.
akhirnya mau dạ mà cả
That's such an unnecessary war. But why? Under what circumstances do you think he decided? First, if Israel
Yeah.
asked one,
mấy đồng với mấy đồng
would they
mấy
dare
đồng
use
với
one
người
without
phải như mấy đồng
the permission of the US?
dạ cái là
At this point,
không phải đâu
I think that they would. Would they notify the U.S. and say, "Hey, we're
thì
doing
ra
it,
được ấy bị có là phải có sẵn anh
your
đi
permission or your green light or not? We're going to do it." Maybe. Could I see Israel doing it? And then after the fact, the U.S. finds out of, obviously becomes aware with the rest of the world, and Israel says, "Yep, we did it." I can see many scenarios to where Israel would act without the okay, if you will, or the approval of the
He's
United
coming.
States. But here's
He
why
is
I can
coming.
also see the United States potentially using a nuclear capability. And I say this, when I say nuclear capability, I don't mean, the SAR bomba that's going to send a mushroom cloud like Terminator Judgment Day and the world ends. I'm talking about the use of a nuclear weapon that is very precise and very contained. And if you consider the geography of Iran, would have limited and relatively limited effect on the rest of the world. But it still sets a precedent. It still crosses the line.
Exactly. The line crossing is the problem.
The line crossing.
Obviously, the death and damage is significant, but if you do a nuclear strike, I mean, there's been some Russians that were advising
Nuclear strike.
to do it. And maybe I should release those. I'm checking my team. I didn't release these a long time ago. But they were advising about a nuclear strike in a small region in Ukraine, far away from home, telling Ukraine it's going to have given them 2-3 days notice to evacuate and strike as a warning shot.
They have no idea what authorizes a nuclear strike.
Yes.
When one country sets a precedent,
Cannot just
charge at all. Within days, Indonesia spoken about the same thing. When
activate a nuclear strike because you feel like it.
managed to pressure Israel, etc., and the rest of the world responded.
Rules.
When that worked, Iran did the same thing. Iran's done this decades ago as well. And now
And the
different
man
countries
with
have
the
been doing it for a long
key,
time. Now taxing
he has to follow those
nation
rules.
states build Somalia as a nation,
Sorry.
in response to what Israel is doing in Somaliland. So, because it's setting a precedent, and the same thing could happen here.
Yeah, this conflict, what we've seen in just over this short period of time, we've seen many red lines or never to happens be crossed. And I think that when we look at here's why I think the United States
I knew you was there.
of a low yield tactical
I knew you were there.
situation. And that and let's just take
Fox,
the context out
what
of where we are now.
kind of?
And just I'll paint a picture of where I could see the U.S. would use it, and why my concerns are now heightened. If the U.S. were in a situation where
Is that a level?
to where our overwhelming military capacity did not lead to a quick capitulation or defeat, and Iran
Hunting level 3.
maintains leverage and
Okay.
continues to resist, and we are unable to achieve one of our stated objectives.
Change ammo, fast.
But let's look at what they were. The one, I guess, condition or objective that has stayed quite consistent throughout all of this, whether it's regime change, or it's the Strait of Hormuz, or it's the 47 years of Iranian threats to the U.S. One thing that's remained very consistent is
Oh my god.
Iran's nuclear capability. And we know that if we were to leave things the way they are now, or continue this war,
How is
the
pressed the
only way
wrong
that
button
the
here?
administration can demonstrate to the world and to the American people for the justification
Press left
of
one.
say,
That is moving forward.
they took away their nuclear
Suppose.
security.
To aim, I have to press left 2. And to hold the breath, I have to press left 1. Like this, and then left 1. But if I go from here and I press left 1, I start moving forward.
I personally think, based on the force package that went into Isfahan to rescue the down F-15 pilot, when you consider
Not what I
the
intended.
force package we took in and where we went, I do believe that
Alright,
was
let's see.
an attempt to put ground forces on
Long,
special
one long.
operations, nuclear, chemical, biological specialists from the Navy. We know that. In an attempt
Not
to
even.
seize any
Pure flesh.
uranium that might have still been at the Isfahan.
Pure flesh.
We know that Iran
It says heart also.
We know that Iran has hit it in different places.
I hit him in the heart.
But we do know that at least some of it was at the Isfahan facility. And that airfield
Left
that
lung,
sent in troops
damage
to
left lung and
we
heart.
lost the aircraft was very,
Okay.
very close to that facility. So I think that the United States is a strategic
15 for selling. That is not much.
to get their hands on
Now,
extract
72%.
if that can't happen,
Trophy rating
then
ding ding.
the recourse then would be,
Oh,
okay,
it's
well, we
fine.
can't get it. How do we destroy it? We use
Trophy.
everything we have in the conventional arsenal.
Sell 50. Oh my god, that is nothing.
To sharks and glaciers, we've used it all to try to destroy what exists in these reinforced.
We need to get back to our wild boar.
And if we can't
No, they was down here.
and we can't demonstrate to the world that we can defeat
Last time I
Iran
checked.
militarily, then from a strategic
Okay.
option, what's left? And is a low yield nuclear option to be dropped on
Wild boar.
we probably
And move
strike
for
the
alarm.
entrance to Pickaxe Mountain, because that's where we
Move
know
for
the majority of the
confirm.
enriched uranium may exist. To show a victory or to show a
Drinking
I think it's
until 3 o'clock.
I not only think it's possible, I firmly believe and I am confident
And then he starts moving to
of options
his rest zone.
that the Joint Staff
And that one is very close to the
President of the United States. I
to
think
the
there's
stand.
options on the table of, hey, here's what
What the fuck?
just say, hey, we won, we're done, straight up and this is not our problem. I think there's options of
The stand is down here.
in Karag Island to try to
I think that's where we are going.
and force and capitulate Iran into a
That's where we will go.
I think that option has somewhat faded away with the absolute stop of negotiations now. There's no talking. And I also prefer
We're too late for the drinking zone.
is on the table because all of the assets that you would utilize to conduct an operation of that nature are all in the region as
Hmm.
as possible to Iran to be able to
Man.
conduct an operation like this. So I definitely think it's on the table as an option, and I think as the days go by without resolution, that option
Mhm,
is on
mhm.
the list of potentialities.
Have you seen the report? Larry Johnson was very on the show
Wild boar.
a couple of days, and he mentioned
Yes.
he mentioned to me that he's worried. No, he's got reports that there's a possibility that Tom.
I think we are also too late for the stand. They are already in position. We're in the rest zone.
I've had another doctor.
That means we cannot reach the stand.
Well known in the US. I only learned about it yesterday. He's talking about Trump's mental state, and more and more people are talking about it. People in Denver are very concerned about it. I'm not in that camp. Dr. John Gartner had him come in yesterday. Now, Dr. Gartner was very critical. He just didn't like Trump, so I didn't know how objective his analysis, diagnosis, or opinion was. But he's one of many that are echoing serious concerns about Trump's mental state. Again, I'm not in that camp, but it doesn't mean I'm that's not something I think about. Will it take first? Will Trump do it if he's mentally sane, which I think he is, and pragmatic? Because the idea of giving him doesn't sound pragmatic. Unless you believe that it's actually a pragmatic decision out of desperation, because Iran is not giving Trump an offer that dangerous threshold.
Here they
The
are.
reason I don't think it's pragmatic is because the consequences, the
5
negative
meters, that's
consequences
close.
far outweigh the benefits. Trump would be better off walking away, making a
That's
line
damn
in the
close.
nuclear program what he destroyed like he did after Midnight Hammer. That would be a better outcome, even though it's catastrophic. It's a better outcome than voters have used the youth. Even though Obama had a deal with JCPOA in 2015. I said the nuclear program was destroyed last year, but now I have to use the youth. I just
I
think
need
that
a
politically and also
big
geopolitically
door.
our allies. The economies of everything would suffer
How are you?
massively. Where for a sane person, from a pragmatic
Mhm.
perspective, it does not make sense to say
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. What do you think?
You'll be fine.
So, the scenario does not
Yes.
make sense pragmatically as a first option or as a
Prepare my weapon.
right now, which is why I believe that there will be
This.
at some type of ground operation, a larger scale ground
Change
operation
the ammo.
before the use of a nuke to then show, look, we tried.
Alright.
We tried this, and this. It's the
Oh.
same. If you go back and you look at the Truman
Need to
dossier and you look at the
find a better
War
position for
Department
this.
of World War II,
It's too
and
much
you look at the
grass.
decisions that led to the use of a
Can't see anything.
nuclear weapon in Japan. All of
Of course, I could just
the
take him
same
down with the rifle.
calculations or calculus of decision making
Do that.
we decided, well, we're going to invade Japan. And we sent in,
Could do
we
that.
had prepared of a fact that we took Okinawa, thousands of U.S. soldiers, sailors, airmen, and
could
marines.
do
In fact,
that.
when Victory Europe was declared,
This
we
looks
sent those
perfect.
army soldiers to the Pacific.
This looks perfect.
And it came to the point to where if we invade,
This is
we're going
nice.
to lose hundreds of thousands of dead.
Perfect view.
So what's
Perfect
these are what
view.
we call dilemmas. Dilemmas don't have solutions. They have a worse choice or a less worse
Nah.
choice.
Oh my
But there
god.
isn't really a good solution.
This thing
And that's what we face now.
is
And in the case of World War II, that solution or that dilemma was face the political risk of losing hundreds of thousands more in the Pacific after we've already declared victory in Europe, or use a nuclear weapon, which will change the nature of the world, change the world of war.
He reacted right away.
The nature of warfare. We knew that. So in this capacity, since World War II, nuclear capability has changed drastically. It has modernized drastically. To be honest, the MOAB munitions that we dropped in Midnight Hammer, one of those has the yield even potentially greater of a small low-yield tactical nuke. So now it's not necessarily a matter of death and destruction. It's the perception of its use. And I think that Donald Trump has shown
Immediate
over
reaction.
many situations that he does
Immediate reaction is 60. This is 40. It's a nice distance. That will do. That will do just fine. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
At the senior levels of the Pentagon, which probably got into a heated argument because of the serious discussions of the potentiality of a large-scale militarization and or the use of a nuke. So I think that led to him being pushed out. Do I think that conversation came up between Dan Kane and the president in the Situation Room last week?
Right.
I think that conversation did come up. I have personally known Dan Kane for quite some time. I have worked with him directly. I know that he would say in situations such as that. But then somebody asked the question, well, if that discussion came up and the president wanted to use a nuclear weapon, and Dan Kane said no, well, why wasn't Dan Kane? To me, so I'm asking, did that conversation happen?
But unless General Kane, if that conversation happened, General Kane did say, if General Kane goes publicly and says, the president
Perfect.
floated the idea of using a You'd have everyone, the entire Congress becoming the president. That's sort of
What
and
else do we
every
have?
American understands, there's
Young,
bipartisanship causes a lot of disagreements in the US, but it's
adult,
matters that all sides agree on.
yet an adult.
Never using you. No one should question that question.
Yep, I agree entirely, and that so maybe there's there's the leverage of him knowing that it was talked about and he pushed back on it. I don't think the reports of that just manifested out of thin air and was just
How far are they?
something that was completely made up. I do think that there are conversations being had in the Pentagon and the
Oh,
White House
60, that's not so
about
far.
what nuclear options there are.
Take him with a gun.
Again, the reason I do
Adult.
believe that is because there's
This,
there's
young.
an option that exists because every
The males
vehicle
are
in the Air
as
Force
big as the
force
females.
have, for example,
Could take down with
the
your gun.
B-1 Lancer, the B-2 Spirit,
No
the
problem.
B-51, the submarines that are there. The F-35 can
Come on.
drop a nuclear capability warhead. The F-22 can drop a nuclear capability warhead. So when you look at every asset that's in theater that has the ability
No, I don't know which one is what.
warhead, they're all there. They're all present.
They all look the same.
So to think that it's not on the table of options, I think that it's definitely on the table of options, and I think that
Yeah, we'll follow.
as the situation becomes less tenable for the United States or for the administration, that option moves its way up
We will follow them.
the decision chain to
400,
a viable option. But
379.
first, the administration has
Hard
to
shot.
demonstrate that there were no other options.
And
they
a
look
long
down and
shot.
look at, hey, we blocked the Strait of Hormuz. That didn't capitulate Iran. We took out their leadership.
I would
They didn't
damage the
capitulate.
heart.
We destroyed their military capability. They didn't capitulate. We think they still have a nuclear capability, and they're not giving up. And I think the next thing will probably be some attempts at limited ground incursions.
373 kilos.
So that we even tried that. But I do
Waist,
think that the use of a nuclear weapon
0.64 kilo.
is being considered. And as the days go by,
nice.
the negotiations continue to break down,
It's
and we
nice.
continue to go to our corners, that option could increase up the scale, and it would be a political. It would be political.
200.
Well, one could argue this entire war is political suicide, and yet here we are.
Exactly. I would think to that same thing that you can make the argument that this entire war is in and of itself is political suicide. Yet here we are, and has it had some pretty big implications for this administration?
Alright, just a second.
Politically,
I have to do something.
midterms here in the United States. raisin, like a little fruit.
Alright,
And
back.
Dan King said, no, raisin like Raisin Cane, like I'm a fighter pilot. He was like, oh,
Whoa,
okay.
back.
He's like, you know what, I like you. I like you. You tell it like it is. So, is Dan King someone that can be very agreeable up to a point? He is. But is he also the type of person that has in the past been the sole voice to voice no to this president? Yes. Would he do it in a case like this in terms of the use of a nuclear weapon? He would. So, could I see that exact scenario having played out in this situation room with Dan King now as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff? I absolutely see that situation could have happened exactly the way it has been described.
Are you again?
The general needs to be a bit agreeable. Needs to be agreeable because he has to follow orders, and he has to have certain limits. When those orders
Okay,
are
that's
illegal
sneaky.
orders that are just insane orders that using a nuclear weapon.
Still
He has
calm.
to stand his ground for value. So that's a pretty good position
Still
of
calm.
mindset to have as general. Now he was appointed by Trump as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Does that indicate that Trump is fine surrounding
to
himself
start
by men
sneaking.
that are not yes men? Doesn't that indicate that Trump is fine having people around it that might not agree with him, or is that a false deduction out of this?
I think it just like in any leadership position with any leader, good or bad, it goes to have the to what the situation is. But having seen it, like for example, in this situation, just going back to the decision to leave Syria was a serious decision to be made, and we had a lot of pressure in the military to come up with plans to achieve that withdrawal. And there were a lot of other general officers, 3 stars and 4 stars, that just kind of hemmed and hawed and put their hands up. Oh, God, this is going to be a failure and this and that. And then there were some general officers that said, okay, well, we can just hem and haw, or we can acknowledge that the commander-in-chief does have the ultimate authority, and we can present options to him and explain it to him that may achieve, understanding. And when Dan King brought this to his attention in terms of the discussion with
These guys, they might have turned back. That means they will spot me any minute now.
I understand. We want to get America out of Syria. We get it.
If they turn back, they will spot me.
No dispute from the military option. However, if we were to leave right now, here's how much money we would lose by just leaving everything.
I know they will turn back.
It'd be a bad business decision. But if we were to do a phase
I know they will.
this is how much we would regain in terms of reinvestment of our
So why am I continuing like this?
in the long term, up to a certain point where there would then be
Why don't I circle?
so give us until
That's the wind.
March
Yeah.
23rd. That would be the day that we can get enough out to where
Wind is
we
perfect.
can then call victory. We can say we're out with victory.
I hope they continue
Go back into the annals of history.
over to
2019 is the day we
that nice slope over there. It's a perfect view of them.
in majority, not entirely, left most of our combat forces left Syria.
Yeah, they circled around.
Just cut off, Bennett.
They came back.
Just cut off. Your audio just cut off, Bennett. I don't think you can hear me either. Lisa, you can.
I'm sorry.
You're back.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, sorry. So I think the conversation that happened in the situation room was not a
Can't see them.
just saying, no, that's a dumb decision. No, sir, that's a bad decision. No. What I think that conversation likely unfolded
There you go.
was, here are the implications of that decision. That is not a good
Zoom
decision.
out.
Here's why. Consider
Fast,
the
fast,
political
fast,
implications.
fast.
Consider the midterm elections. Consider the perception of this conflict and what others may think and what it could then lead to. Give the military the opportunity to
Yep, there's one of them.
as opposed to this option.
Guess we'll just take him.
This option, I think the nuclear strike.
As in alternates to the nuclear strike. Yeah.
I have one last question for you, Tony. The firings, you kind of hinted at one of them. What do you make of all the firings from Hextech? I've talked to different people that gave me different sets of reasons.
Nothing
Most
much
of them
else to
more
do.
than one. One of them said it's personal beef with some of these members, some of these generals. What do you make out of this? A few people are fired, most likely. I think head of Navy, someone within the Navy, that Hextech had a disagreement.
This will be a lot of
So
wasted
get your thoughts on that,
meat.
whether it relates to what we're seeing right now in the run of the
Air
diverse.
bubbles.
So yeah,
Air
we had the
bubble
recent,
bubbles.
firing / resignation of Mr. Felon, the secretary.
Alright, let's see.
2 weeks ago, we
Those
had
guys
the
are running
resignation
around
firing
over
of
there.
the Chief of Staff of the Army, General Randy George.
That
We
is.
had the firing of the chaplain of the Army. We had the firing
Alright.
of the General Hunt,
Young.
who is in charge of all basically
Young.
training and readiness of the Army.
Young.
We've seen other resignations and firings. I think that with Secretary Hexet,
Adult.
there is a hybrid of personal
I'm gonna try.
and dissatisfaction with the way that the war
I guess
is
not.
proceeding and what options there are. And I think so. We do that.
Guess not. I don't know where he is.
Dan Driscoll is the Secretary of the Army.
What's this?
Dan Driscoll and Pete Hegseth do not get along. They can hardly be in the same room together. And that's pretty hard to do when the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of
Young
the Army
male.
can barely speak to each other. But Dan Driscoll is very close with him when it comes about the president. So he's staying.
Adult
So
male.
when you look at then what
Can also go
Hegseth
down.
affect in the Army?
Call him.
You see, he hasn't fired the Secretary of the Army. He's fired the generals.
Range 300. We're safe. There's a safe
In
distance.
the Navy side of it, you see the Secretary
My god,
of
they're
the Navy,
moving funny
the
now.
civilian, who was resigned / fired. So I think what this shows me, from the perspective of knowing how some of these personalities interact, is that there is a lot of discontent, disagreement, and dissatisfaction between the military advice and options that are being presented
That's
to the Secretary of
adult.
Defense to provide to the President. And there's a lot of friction that's being caused in that. And we're seeing that the Secretary of Defense has the authority and the prerogative to fire general officers. A little harder when it comes to secretaries. So I think that with the case of Secretary Felon, I think that when you look at his position, so let's look at Secretary John Felon. He wasn't a service member. He didn't serve in the Navy. He doesn't have Navy experience.
That's
He
the
was a
adult.
businessman that worked for MSC Financial. He was a big Trump donor and fundraiser. So he was definitely a hand-picked appointee from the president. So I don't think that he got fired. I think that he resigned.
I think that was
as
the
he
adult.
says, because of his
That's what I think.
discontent with his access to the president. Because I think that Secretary Hegseth has created kind of a firewall around the appointed secretaries speaking to the president.
Let's see.
And I think that's frustrating quite a bit of the cabinet or the appointed secretaries within the Department of Defense.
If we will stop.
And the recourse that Hegseth does have for that is he can fire generals, and we've seen that quite a bit. So I think there's some
Difficult to
there's
get a
some
shot
friction and
here.
discontent in the inner circle around the president that's starting to come out as we're seeing these resignations and these and these disagreements and these other conflicts of personality. So yeah, to me, to fire the chief of staff of the Army, that would be based on competency or ability. He's very experienced, very knowledgeable, very intelligent. To me, that was a firing over personality.
Can always see the blood. Yeah.
Trump told New York Post reporter Caitlin Dornbos, who has been in Islamabad, the following. President Trump told me this evening it's time to leave Islamabad. This is in Islamabad. U.S. Iran talk ground to are off. Thank you, Pakistan. Seems that diplomatic engagement between U.S. and Iran is definitely going to an end.
So
Not a, that's could be an indicator of things potentially getting worse. also Trump doing what he, the article that he reposted a couple of days ago in the Washington Post, what many, including Joe Kent, who was on my show, who said on my show that the best we agreed together, the best thing that Trump could do is just walk away. He's created a lot of mess in Iran. He cannot fix it. Iran does not want to negotiate with the US. There is no deal to be had, potentially. And if there's no deal to be had, the best alternative is to walk away and paint it into a win politically. Hopefully that's going to be what happens, because the last thing we want is miscalculation after miscalculation leading to something a lot worse than what we saw in those 7 weeks. But Tony, it's Anthony, it's a pleasure to speak to you again, man. Really appreciate you coming on. We'd love to have you again. It's been an incredible conversation. The audience loved it. And yeah, I always enjoy having a chat to you. So thank you so much for your time, man.
It's always great talking to you, and I'm available anytime. And I continue watching your shows almost daily with great guests.
There he is.
So just anytime, I'm always available. Thank you.
Very kind of you. Thank you, Anthony.
You have a great
Oh,
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this conversation with Anthony. I know it's a more pessimistic portrayal of what could happen next, but it's something that should be taken into consideration. Beyond the person talking about the nuclear
shot
risk.
distance 38 meters. This is what
Well, not a nuclear war, nuclear strike.
female adult,
Nuclear war. So there's not much news happening in Somalia.
57 kilos.
While we're speaking, Trump has called off the negotiations, which shouldn't come as a surprise because Iran said that there won't be
1
any
kilo.
negotiations. And probably the most important news that came
Alright.
out while me and Anthony were speaking is the destruction of the American bases in the region. Anthony said that most of the bases are completely destroyed. We've had guests on the show that have said the same thing, they've echoed the same thing, and now we've got reports from NBC and CBS reporting the same thing as well. There's a lot of talk about US bases pulling out of the region. These reports were coming out even
What
before
the what?
is being considered by the US.
I dropped him?
Costly, but also they're sitting targets whenever the US is in a war, in a conflict.
Medium.
If wants to target the US and the group,
Quickly.
wants to target the US, they cannot reach the
Unbelievable.
protected by the seas. The best way to reach the US is target the bases in the region. Iran is
Come
doing
on.
exactly that. So the bases are
Skull.
perceived as a liability.
Hit him in the
So
skull.
removing the bases, I'm not saying it's a good idea, because the
Alright,
negative
so trophy is
of
wasted, I
policy
guess.
makes it harder for the US to have influence in the region when you don't have bases. The last thing we want to see is other countries
Trophy.
rivals to the US like Russia or China.
196
falling
adult
backward,
male.
especially
Yeah.
in places like Syria. And it might even see Iran expand their influence in the region.
0.73. 84 kilo
So I'm
too.
not saying it's a good idea or bad idea. There's arguments
That's
for
nice.
both.
Perfect.
Actually, the team just told me one of your favorites guys is coming on later.
Perfect.
Larry Johnson will be coming on later tonight. So I'll probably do the interview in a couple of hours. We'll have Larry Johnson on. Enjoy this interview, this discussion, and we'll see you again in a couple of hours to have a chat with our regular guest, Larry
I
Johnson.
cannot travel
Thank you, everyone.
anywhere
Have a
with
good day.
like this. I haven't unlocked the map, so I'm stuck down here. What color is here? Red deer. Check out some red deer. Follow boom 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 red is here. Where are we? It's up there. That will be this direction. Yes, a drinking. This is his drinking area. Together with here. What's the time? 16. What time? So he's feeding from 5 to 9. And resting. He has 2 resting areas. From 5 to 1. The resting area is close to the cabin. Supposed to be around here. This is his resting area. So if I sleep, he was resting from. No, he's drinking from 9 to 1. Drinking from 9 to 1. So I have to be. That means I have to go here and then up here. I don't know which one is that. Suba duba. Where's the bed? We have ammo. Alright. Up 38. 6. That means he's resting. And resting and feeding up to 9. So that would be close to that area. We'll pick a red deer color. Let's go. 270, I think I can take him down to 270. If we are close enough, we can take him down. From a long shot is impossible, I think. What is this? A car is there. Should we take a ride? Drive? Going up here. My god. It's in the fucking mountains. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? What are you? Red fox. Have to get up on the mountain. Badger. Badger, badger. Oh, who's blowing? 300. How do we get up there? How on earth do we get up there? Red deer. Red deer. Oh. Nice. Nice. Brr. Looks okay. This looks okay. So, the fuck? What? Oh, trees. It's the trees making sound. Shh. Man, this is nice. I love this map. Alright, it's time to start again. Oh, yo, yo. Is that one over there? Nope. There's something over there. Oh my god, this is nice. This is nice. Just a second. I have to find something to listen to. Who's here? Nixon. Nixon in 5 minutes. Yeah. Who else was there? Spanish chill mode. I love that music. And the one and only Mark Slaboda with Nima. 7 o'clock. That is also something I want to hear. That is also something I want to hear. So this is my setup. I always listen to YouTube. My favorite podcasters during my games. Man, this map is insane. This is wild. Mountains and trees. Not too heavily. These trees, they are not so packed, you can see long distance. So what was it now? He was doing what now? He's eating. So we have to. He's eating at the moment, right? Up to 9 o'clock. He's not 17. I don't get it. 17. Resting. Okay, from now on he's eating. So that means this one is no good. It will be around here. He has one zone here. And I guess one is there. This is him now. How do we get over there? A big canyon in between us. How? How do we get over there? I thought we were sleeping. Man. It's impossible. Time says 17. I don't get it. Come on. Oh, Bajo. Bajo, Bajo. We have to set up our ammo. We need to set up our ammo. Ay, ay, ay. Animals. This is the way of the hunter toolbox I'm looking at. Red deer, New Zealand. No. Is there a different red deer? Red deer. Recommended. Barnes TX. That one is okay, and the trophy bonded. That is the hollow point.
And more. Let's go.
Yes. How? How are we here? Oh. Hollow point. Hollow point. Palmer tip. Quarlock is the soft point. P. That will be the
Hello, Garland Nixon here, and Saturday afternoon, so thanks everybody for hanging out with me. A couple of things you may notice I got on my favorite Duran hat. Monday morning, I will be, I guess it's going to be live. Monday morning, I will be on the Duran. I guess there maybe have some questions to ask me and some things to chat. And, you know, I really love those guys. Alexander McCorris, I met him in London. He spoke at a, the first time I met him, he spoke at a
hollow point.
rally, and John Shipton was there, and Craig Murray, and all of these wonderful people that I met. Alexander McCorris and his
P.
wife,
Polymer
just
tip.
great guy, wonderful woman, you know, what a wonderful
S.
family. And,
Soft point.
I really enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to
Hoa is the hollow point.
getting to hang out with the Alexes, Alex and Alex, on Monday morning. So make sure you check that out. All right, let's get going. The Iran conflict.
Yeah, this one.
The last idea, a couple of things. The
Hollow
Secretary of
point.
the Navy or some high-ranking Navy
That one is good for red deer up to 500.
My understanding
Perfect.
is that something they wanted to do, a judge had ruled against, like they wanted to do something with the former astronaut guy. I'm not sure.
Recommended rifle ammo. It doesn't say recommended
I don't know, strip him
bow
of his
ammo,
retirement or something like that, and a judge ruled that they couldn't.
but
They wanted to do it anyway.
we'll use this
Apparently, as I understand it, the story could change. Whoever this
M
high-ranking
ammo.
guy said,
That one
"No,
is.
do that," the judge said no, and of course, you know,
It has
that's the go along courts.
three
Yeah, fire. So we'll see
three
about
bl-
that. That's
three
the
knives
story
cutting off
right now. We
instead
shall
of the
see.
other one with two.
Additionally, I talked about it. The foreign minister for Iran, interestingly, he's meeting with the leaders with some Pakistan,
Yeah, yeah. So where are we?
in Pakistan. He's meeting apparently with diplomats from Oman and Russia, and there is a movement apparently to get something going on back channel, not through the United States. So keep an eye on that.
This reminds me of Hirschfelden in Call of the Wild.
And this is important. The current narrative from the White House is Iran is
This reminds me of hunting red deer in Call of the Wild. Hirschfelden.
This is Trump. We have all the cards. They have none. If they want to talk, all they have to do is call President Trump.
So
So that's the narrative.
we'll start slowing down soon. 300 meter. Start stalking. That will be the Remington coffee machine.
So, apparently, that has physically manifested itself in that the president had said he was going to send wood coffee cookies. And the Iranians were like, yeah, really, wood coffee cookies. That's not going to happen. Number one. Number two, you got your blockade going on. That is a violation of the ceasefire. It is an act of war. We ain't beating you. So where we are now, as if we didn't have enough blocks, as if blockheads in the White House, but as if we didn't have enough blocks. One of the things that we have now is that the U.S. can't even get to a negotiation. Can't get a negotiation because their position is, and you know that we'll negotiate from strength. What that really means is we'll
250.
negotiate from the position of
Oh,
defeat.
start sneaking.
So the rules of we've agreed that there will be no acts of war. So what
Oh
we're
god,
going to do,
binocular.
we're going to blockade you, which is an act of war, which is
That is
an act of domination.
what it could be.
So we're going to say, haha, we've got you blockaded, and now we're going to have a diplomatic talk, right? Now we're going to sit down and negotiate, so we're going to negotiate. And Iran is like,
I don't see them here. That will be the drinking. But he is feeding up to from now to 9. It's feeding.
Iran's position, and it's a strong position, is we are just
No sign of him here. So
Rolling Stone said time is on our side, right? So I think the Iranians are saying, okay, well, let's see what happens. Because the other factor which we have to talk about during this video, Iran is understanding that factor. And the factor is this. And let's put it because it's right, the right way to put it. Empire is fundamentally incompatible with democracy, right? You can't have an empire that's a democracy because the average person out here does have some kind of a conscience, does have some morals, maybe not a lot, maybe not everybody, but you got enough people in the country that has some
when I
conscience,
started
some morals, and empire is
on the Call of the Wild, at first you don't have the guns for the big animals like red deer, so you start with roe deer, fallow deer. Shoot this. Climb the experience ladder, get access to another one, start exploring the map a little bit. I remember, I don't think so. I also with the callers, you need experience to get a caller. I didn't have the caller. Then I was in a forest. Started here in this big heavy steps, tall grass. I couldn't see anything. Started here this big animal approaching. That was fun. That was exciting. You don't know which way to turn. You keep lying down. You don't want to peek. That was insane. These guys are pooping very much. Looks like a bear. Is this a bear location? No, red deer eating. We are right on top of them. We are right on top of them. Where are you guys?
And they're like, hey,
What? What?
And then they say to the Empire things that are also fundamentally incompatible with the Empire. They say what we'd like you to do is focus on us, not the
We
Empire.
are right on top of them.
So folks, Donald Trump told the truth when he said, hey, we had money from Medicare, the poor folk, get out of here with that. We got more to go on.
Where are they?
That's Empire, and that's why they have to lie. That's why they have to take over the media. That's why
Where
they have to mislead us, misinform us, hoodwink and bamboo us.
in the world are they?
Because we don't like the truth, and we're starting to want the truth. The interesting thing is here, Iran understands that. So how is Iran playing that?
Here.
Number one, Lego.
Wind is not in our favor.
They're watching everything that goes on.
Definitely not in our favor.
They're watching the shows, they're watching the reactions of people, they're looking at the polls, they're looking at the humiliating and embarrassing things that are said about our political class and the ruling elite, and they're reflecting that in humorous, quality videos. So they're
It's down there somewhere.
It's like this. One of the things in a conversation that you can do if somebody says something is repeat after what they're feeling. Man, life's unfair. So you're feeling like you didn't get a fair shake, right? So you repeat and you reflect the person's feelings back to them, and it makes people feel empowered and it makes people feel understood. So you're feeling like nobody
Should be able to hear him. So.
You're feeling like you're feeling like whatever, right? You reflect the person's feelings back. Okay, that is a powerful thing to do because it gives the impression at least that you're so happy.
Fresh.
You want to kill him or something.
It's over here.
Try to draw him in. But here's the reality. If you're a regular person and you do that, people will
Might be over here.
good.
Possible.
They'll feel like this person really cares, right? And it's somebody understands me. And also this, I'm not crazy. What I'm saying makes sense to someone other than myself, right? So when something comes out and if people are like,
That was pure luck.
a bunch of pedophiles.
Pure luck.
Iran makes a video that says your government is run by pedophiles. They want your children to die for Israel, right? And you're like, yeah, our kids. You're saying our government's run by pedophiles, but we're not for
Where are you guys?
our kids to die for Israel. Guess what? They reflect that back to you in a video. This is when people say it's war propaganda. This is what they are.
They're supposed to be down here eating.
How was it? The war propaganda. War propaganda may be, Tokyo Rose. Okay, Americans, come on over across. There's lots of young girls here that want to meet you. Come on, Americans, we've got good food. Your government's lying to you.
Okay, we'll just follow.
Here and join the Imperial Army. You know what I mean? I mean, propaganda can just be something like that. It can be somebody. Propaganda can be true. It can be they're saying, look.
This could be a subgroup, small group of animals
It's not whether it's true or false. It's not the intent that makes propaganda. So here's my point. This is something
that are not following the main herd.
this is really
That's what it could be.
the feelings, the emotions,
Okay, I'm not going to.
anger back to
I'm not going to be following this.
people in the West.
I'm going to check down here.
Analyzing their feelings, saying, we understand you, man. Shoot your name, man. We're the same. What you do. We are all on the same page here.
That's what I'm going to do.
You say my government's run by pedophiles and they want our kids to be cannibalized.
What the what?
They make a hip-hop video. Tell them that
You changed my mind.
they want you to die for
Yes,
Israel.
yes, you did.
And people are like, I can't wait for the next video.
Okay, so that was the drinking. This is the feeding. I'm confused, but that's okay. Who is sending me messages? Oh, oh, oh. It's my mommy. I don't have. All of my best. I don't have.
They got skills, right? They got true hip-hop skills. Who would have thought that the Iranians would dominate the hip-hop scene? But they're dominating the hip-hop scene. And once if you really watch it, you'll watch in one video, they got videos now that's in the style of Snoop, right? For the AI videos in the style. If you listen to it, the guy's got that singing kind of voice like Snoop. They got another one that
Alright, time to start to stalk. No, I was stalking. Oh my god. I had no idea.
But as I said, it's deep because what they're
time I'm shooting a red deer in Way of the Hunter, to be honest. And there they are, an adult. And this dude, there is only, no, there's more than one adult. Young male. So these are the only guys. Why are you? You can't see me. Now you can't see me anymore. No, 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 you cannot see me.
That these Lego videos are empowering someone to say my feelings are legitimate. I feel like that, and the Iranians.
I learned on my phone with an app called Corsive. It's the Duolingo of AI. It's a 28-day challenge, 15 minutes a day. Do this, and in a few months you can get a raise like me and have time for family.
Okay, I want to learn, but that sounds expensive, right?
Not at all. I'll send you the link. Just answer a 2-minute quiz and you get access. It used to cost $40, but right now it's $20 access to the first 100 people. You need to jump on this before spots run out.
Are you speaking so easy?
Perfect. Click the link to get access for the first 100 people before spots run out and thank me in 28 days.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a just war. I saw it coming, and you told me you weren't going to do it. So they feel that they have an unjust burden. Not even the war. The burden of this war. The burden of their money going to war when they don't want it, and they did everything they could to stop it. The burden of gas prices going up. The burden of their economy suffering. So they asked for something. They got the. Not only did they get the opposite of what they asked for, they were immensely burdened as a result. They did everything they could to stop it, and the message is there ain't no democracy here. You don't get a say. And when the Iranians do a Lego video that just says there ain't no democracy here.
154 is in a shooting distance.
What they're doing, unthinkable things that you do not approve of, and they're dragging you into war, and they're making your soldiers cannon fodder for Israel, right? And you look at those videos, and they say that over and over and over again. And then, you know, they agree in vilify Pete Hegseth, and you look at Hegseth, and you're like, Pete Hegseth. You know, if a dry drunk, he's a wet drunk. He ain't even a dry drunk. He's just a drunk, right? And you look at him and you're like, yeah, that's how a drunk is. You go to
Landed 2 shots.
fight everybody, and we're the toughest guys in the
Oh, yes, sir.
We've all been in a bar. There's that guy who's got the term they say. He's had several drinks, and he's drunk, and he's too drunk to fight.
Where's the blood?
But he wants to fight everybody. So I'm a word to me, what you ready to say? And you're like, dude, you're so drunk. Somebody help this guy get home. What he wants to fight? That's the accent. He's a drunken sot, and he wants to fight. And so he has to keep going. And so when we see the
Peak exit.
So my point being, we get to why are those videos so accepted? Why have they gone viral? Why do people like them so much? Because people have their governments. Now, why is that important?
That was a Wolfie.
So-called liberals, you look at them and they got like 20% of less. You look at Trump, his approval rate is going down like a lead balloon. It's going down, like a lead balloon. It is heading towards the bottom. And meanwhile, what does our government say? What does Congress recently do? They just passed a bill for automatic draft registration. So at the time, the people of America are like, hey, what's up? We voted against the war and we got one anyway. Hey, we don't want to be cannonfied for Israel. Hey, you're not listening to us. And they're like, yeah. Your kids are learning. They're like, what are you learning about? You're not learning. I think you understand this conversation. We're upset now because we didn't want a war and we voted against the war and we got one anyway. What do you have to say, politicians? And politicians are like,
Wild
you
boar.
don't get a say.
Oh
Number
my
two,
god.
we're starting wars anyway.
I'm so
Number
excited.
three, your kids gotta die. That's it. Your kids are gonna die. So do you have any young kids? Yeah, it's fact. I got 2 boys and a girl. They're dead. Ain't nothing you can do about them. And they're gonna die for Zionism. They may die for general imperialism. They may die, I don't know, because we want to steal the bananas from Guatemala or Costa Rica. It doesn't matter why. They're dead meat.
Wild boar.
And there's nothing you can do about it. And we don't want it in your mouth. You know,
Yeah,
we're
wild
building
boar.
some facilities to stick you in. If you start
Let's see.
going out to the streets and fighting back against it, your kids are ours, and we're taking them and we're throwing them out to the deserts, and they're going to die for Israel. That's the way it is. You may like it, you may not like it. You don't get a say. Understand that and shut up.
Right.
That's where our government is.
Off from
They've gotten to a point where
I'm the wild boar.
they're looking at the landscape saying,
And we are
we're playing a Ponzi scheme on Wall Street, and the jig is up. And that Ponzi scheme is going to fall, and we're desperate. We don't have a lot of
where
options.
were
So
we?
what we're going to do, we're going to start
On
a
the
war
map.
with
We
them.
are up here.
Well, it ain't going so good. Now, let's say one thing. There's a separate school.
And there's a red boar.
There's one that
Where?
says
Oh.
the U.S. is going to attack Iran, go back and attack them. We're going to let them have it. We're going to try to give them a bone
Is
jarring
this?
blast.
That is the wrong location. This is the real.
There's another school of
This is
thought
where
that
we are.
says, you know, I don't know how the U.S. is going to do this because
Right.
they can effectively demilitarize. I
No.
mean, if you think about this,
This is
the
the main
reports
camp.
are coming in, and I believe them.
This is the main
Because I
camp.
was one of the people who predicted
So we
that
got
the U.S.
this
is
one. No, that is not the one.
running out of stuff, very short on munitions, unable to make a lot of new munitions, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's the report, that the U.S. is having a big problem with munitions and they're running short. And we couldn't really, excuse me for yawning, we couldn't really go back to war because when we went back to war, we've got 4 to 6 weeks we're out of everything. Covered to completely bare. We can't fight a war. Barely have enough stuff to impress the American people here, much less go elsewhere and impress people. So I tend personally to think the U.S. wants to go back to war with Iran, but they've been
I'm the
demilitarized.
captain.
Because let's be honest, if you only got enough stuff to fight Iran for 4 to 6 weeks, you can't fight a war anywhere. You can't fight a war.
A wild boar
anywhere.
here.
You barely got enough stuff to fight Iran. Might I add?
I have
Your
a red
air
deer
defense
and a
system
wild
is
boar is
really
supposed to
irrelevant.
be over there.
So you don't have effective air defense. And
And
the
his
air defense
feeding
that you have is running out of
is
missiles. You have no drone defense whatsoever. You're going to go back and you're going to be naked fighting him. And the Iranians are
a
already
red,
saying we got
a
some
wild
extra
boar.
surprises for you. And God only knows what the Russians and or the Chinese may or may
My
not
wild boar is
have
here
planned.
somewhere.
So the reality is this.
And
We're
his
looking
feeding
at
is
a situation where, number one, the government wants to go back to war.
this is his resting.
Genetically, they may not be able to.
He has a
They may
resting
not
area
want to. They're dying to. They want another piece of Iran.
somewhere here
They're
and
running short
here.
of stuff. And I think they have to know.
Perfect.
And Iran gave us a good piece of their mind the first go round, right?
Perfect,
Can
perfect.
we go back in that tiger's cage? Are we really able? Because
And I
when you
think
look
our
at
red
plain
deer
people
should
who
be
buy
coming
stuff
back
from what's
soon
happening in
here.
Israel on the ground right now, they're getting their lights punched out by Hezbollah. I mean, we've
Shouldn't be
lost
too long.
160 and then some Merkava tanks. They're getting pulverized. So you got to look at it and say, do we want to get back into an actual kinetic and physical battle when no matter how much we lie to the
Massive
Americans,
amount
we
of,
understand the thing.
lot of blood.
And I think we were losing.
Lots of
And Iran
blood.
says they got other plans. So if we go back in, we don't know what awaits us, and we don't know how much China and or Russia might have
It's right here.
been really researching what we were doing and coming up with new stuff so that when Iran comes back online for the second half of the fight, they may
Right.
have some nice little surprises that we weren't aware of in our boats,
So
aircraft.
I have no
And then
idea how
let's not forget,
much meat
there's all of
is.
these pictures now of Ben Gurion Airport, and they're like, look at Ben Gurion Airport. There's lines and lines of KC-130 tanks.
Boom,
Well,
boom,
hey,
boom, boom, boom.
if they're going to attack Iran, they better get them the hell out of Ben Gurion Airport and back to Greece or somewhere where they can fly from a couple
Long.
thousand miles away. Because if they're sitting in Ben Gurion Airport and a war starts,
Yes.
none
And
of
the
them are going to
heart.
survive. There'll be hypersonic missiles blowing and drones blowing those things to pieces. So for all of the
Oh my
talk of
god.
all of the hardware that we're bringing to the
That was a
region,
good shot.
well, it better be well hidden, and it better not be in the region. Because if we're bringing hardware to the region, there ain't no place in that region
Second.
where Iran can't reach out and touch it.
Double
Yes, we're
long shot.
bringing in tanks. Where we put
Also
you
very
think
nice.
Iran's not seeing CMIs from the sky?
230
We're seeing
meters.
everything, and if we're bringing in stuff, Iran's targeting
230 meters. Hard shot.
um, Andre Martiana says his is
Yes.
detected, it's
343.
targeted, and we will keep on that thing. So the idea that
Male,
fear
adult,
us bringing a bunch of
51
stuff to the port
fitness.
region, no, you're bringing it in range. That's if you bring it to the region, you're
180
bringing it in
kilos.
range.
36 kilos wasted.
So I don't know if the U.S. wants to bring another round of stuff in range of Iranian missiles, but Iranian will vaporize everything we have. So I don't know. You know, maybe.
Perfect.
There's an argument
That was
to
a
be
nice
made
hunt.
that they want to blow up our economy.
I like
They
that
want to
one.
destroy our economy. That's one of the ways out.
Nah.
I don't know. But maybe they'll attack Iran again. I don't think they will
I
have
don't
any
know
qualms
what
about
we
it.
are
I
going
don't
for
know
here.
whether
So
it's right or wrong or good or bad. But I do think what would hold them back would be their capacity to maintain
it's getting dark.
a kinetic conflict more than a week or two. And I don't know if we had that, and I don't think we do.
Trees are
The other part
making
of this
a
is
lot of noise.
they're having problems because what 30% of
This is
Americans are in
crazy.
favor
This map.
of traffic. And by the way,
This one
but
more
by the way,
40
what's Trump's
meters.
approval ratings now? 30%.
Those guys,
They
they
are in the toilet. They are on their way down. And the way the price of gas
there's
has been
no.
moving, I don't think they're going up.
You
In
have to
fact,
be
you know,
200 meters away. They spotted me like
we're starting to get to the point where the rubber meets the road. We're starting to soon get to the point where we
no
actually
chance.
start
I
to
can
see
sneak my way up
unseen
on those red
when we
deers
do
again.
things I'm thinking about doing, frankly, if you were planning on
Absolutely no chance.
one of the things I'm planning on doing is I think I better get a backup. I need to go out, my laptop that I use for to do my show, I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get a backup camera and the microphone and the second
Yes.
screen and all. I'm gonna get a full backup system for this reason. Look, the way things are going, they're gonna
I
have to
feel
be
more
able to
lucky
make
with
chips,
these
all
guys
kinds
and
of things. Within
for
next
the
few
red deer.
months, it is possible by the time the summer gets here
Red
that if my
deers in
camera
the
goes up or something like that goes up, that I won't be able to do
I don't
nothing.
think so.
You know,
What the
memory's
fuck?
going up. A lot of computer
Shut
stuff,
up.
the prices are going through the roof now. Not down. They're not going down like they should be. They're going up because they know in the computer business what I know and what you know, and that is that
Alrighty, we are close.
if they can't make chips, you know, no helium and the things they need to make chips, then guess what? You're not going to be able to buy a lot of this stuff. A lot of the things that they need for the production of chips may not be available, and that means they're going to be able to buy a laptop or some of these other things. No. So I'm thinking about getting
So this.
but God only knows what they will cost if you can buy them. So I want to keep my show going as long as I got electricity.
Nice.
Which again is another big question. But at any rate, as I continue, so what is interesting now is that the U.S. can talk about
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
rafts at a time for Israel, at a time when
Well,
A,
they're
they don't
moving this
have
way.
the weapons to fight for Israel, everybody else, and when B, the people are so upset. It just goes to show that they have no connection.
I like this map.
And they don't
I
really
love
care
it.
about us because when the people are like, hey, we're struggling, we're having a hard time, we're unhappy with the representation we get, they're like, yeah, get ready for war. They're like, when we voted against war, yeah, get ready, we're sending your kids to war. That's their position. And you've got a political class. I mean, it begs the question, in a psychopathic, degenerate, Epstein run ruling class?
I like this map.
Can they drag a country to war when the people don't want to go? Can they say, all right, everybody
This
will go
map
to war?
is
You know, I suspect that they try to
crazy.
institute a draft and start one that a lot of parents and kids alike would say, if you think I'm going to go for it, I'm not going to happen. The other part of it is this. Let's just say they decide we want 1 million man and woman army to go up against China. They don't have the stuff to issue to them anyway. They don't have any way to get them there without getting blown out of the water by submarines. They don't have a way to transport. So they can't transport the people there. They don't have the artillery for artillery brigades. They don't have armor for armor. You know, armored divisions and all the stuff that they would need to do it. We don't have it, and we don't really have a way to make it. So even if they drafted 1 million people, they wouldn't have the things that they would need to use them as an army. And even if they did, in this day and age, you would never get that army to theater. If you started taking ships or whatever planes, and you're going to take them to the Middle East, to the Indo-Pacific, as they call it, to the Pacific region to fight China, they'd all be shot down or blown up or something before they got there by subs and stuff like that. If people are worried about World War II, you can't muster a bunch of troops together in this day. Okay, we've got a base, and we're going to put 100,000 troops there and get them ready on this base so they can then put together an armored column and charge across eastern China. As soon as you put them all together, they be flat and killing some children. Same with Iran. Okay, we're going to take Arg Island. Oh, really? You are? Yes, sir. You know what Iran's going to say? They said it. Yeah, go ahead, Shorts. As soon as you get on Arg Island, right? All right, settle in. Everybody dig in for the night. Thousands of drones coming and killing. You're going to be pouring insurance reports, artillery, everything's going to rain in hell on you. They will let you get in. They will let you dig in. They will rain hell on you. Then they will be set so when reinforcements try to come in and help you, they can shoot them down and attack the reinforcements. You're now nothing more than bait. When they try to resupply you, they can attack the supply lines. You're now bait. You're sitting in there. They can attack you, and they can attack anybody who comes to help you, to resupply you, to whatever, right? So we're not in a position to do a lot of things offensively, militarily. But even the big deal is the American people do not want war. People in Europe don't want war, especially people in America do not want a war. And our government does. And it's interesting to see the kind of ongoing clash politically with people who are willing to say that. Even a Tucker Carlson, even a Candace Owens, or whoever, the people were willing to say, hey, man, they voted against the Dave Smith. There's a lot of people on the right who were all Trump people and voted for Trump and spoke on behalf of Trump and all that. And now they're like, hey, man, I didn't love you, Donald Trump. I loved what you were saying. What you were saying represented me. Now what you're saying doesn't represent me. Show your news. I took a position on certain things. And one of them ain't Israel first. And so
cannot see me.
People. But that is representative. Trump losing his people in his base and some of the mouthpieces of his base, I guess that's the right way to make everything negative.
I don't have the board color, but I have the electric.
Representative of the entire U.S. where the government, you know, Chuck Schumer's out there. Our job is Israel. Hakeem Jeffries. Israel first. Israel tomorrow. Israel forever. Israel. It's about our government, and that is bad enough when it comes to economic issues. That's bad enough when it comes to social issues. But when it comes to good,
Since the dawn of time, stories have connected us. Open art brings the tools to the storytellers of today. Creating a character is simple. Whether it's from a sentence or a single image, open art brings your vision to life. But that's just the beginning. Once your character is created, you can use it in any
What's up
story
with my
or setting
flashlight?
with perfect consistency. With Open Art's 3D pose editor, you can adjust your character's position and movements with ease. Want to take it further? Seamlessly place your character into any scene or background. The future of storytelling starts with you. Open our spring season sale tonight in ways you can't imagine.
The truth, you ain't been involved in American politics long, have you? You've been had. But that's kind of, I don't feel bad because you should expect that. Right? If I don't steal it from you, somebody else will. If I don't lie to you, somebody else will. So, moving on, little dozy. You ain't that. I got more here. And that's what it is. It's now we get a president or a Congress member or a senator who says, hey, my name's Senator so-and-so, I've been for 6 years. Vote for me and you get no war, and I will not support war. Okay, I vote for you. Great. I'm supporting war. Wait a minute. You told us the opposite. Yeah, but I got 6 months now. I lied. Fair enough. You got me? Absolutely. But you believed it, and I got 6 months to move on. And I'm going to do everything you don't want done. I have 6 months, 6 years. I'm a senator. I'm in for shit 6 years. I'm going to do everything you don't want for 6 years.
Yeah.
The backstab you, the whole thing was a lie. Fair enough. I'm going to enrich myself now, and then after 6 years, I'm going to walk away with a golden parachute beyond belief and millions of dollars from the banks, the military industrial complex, Wall Street, you name it. I'm going to be living good. And what can you do for 6 years? I'm in. You can't get me out. And that's basically where we are now. We're just like, yeah, I said that, and I was disingenuous, and I lied. I just did it to get your vote, but I got followed 4 years. So there's nothing you can do. So now that says to people, there is really nothing you can do. And then what are you going to do? Well, we've got a new guy running on the Republican or Democratic Party, and they said, vote for me, and you won't get fill in the blank. And you already know that when they get in, they're going to look at you and go, sucker, I can't do it. Darling, that if we elected you, you wouldn't do the opposite. Yeah, I'm empty island, and I kind of got that on me. I'm trying to fill my pockets here. I got 500 million coming from here, 100 million coming from there. You made a list of you voters. I'm trying to eat here, brother. I'm trying to eat. That's all I'm trying to do. You gonna hate a man for trying to eat? I'm just trying to make a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna do the opposite of what you voted for, and then I'm gonna go on and you'll have another guy that'll promise you. There'll be another guy ready to promise you what he's gonna do. Okay, yeah. I think if you're gonna vote, to me, do what you want. If people say don't vote, I ain't one of those. If you want to vote, go ahead. Vote outside of the two-party duopoly. In my opinion, if you're gonna vote, don't vote a Republican. You can vote a Libertarian. I mean, whatever you want. You can vote Libertarian. You can vote for the Communist Party. You can vote Independent. You can vote for the We the People Party. I don't care. I don't care about you voting for somebody I disagree with, don't like, everything. Doesn't matter. In fact, that'll piss them off even more. Find the group that they hate the most and vote for them. But you have to go in another direction because if you do what you've always done, you're going to get. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got, right? So messages have to be sent electorally, and maybe even more than messages if you get to people. But I'm not saying you can't, but you got to fight back. You got to have what is this? The last desperate act of I can't remember that term. But bottom line is, always fight back. Always push back. Always fight back to the very, very end. Never sit on your hands and say, it'll never work, we're all doomed. It may never work, and we may be all doomed, but don't let them see you sweat. Just keep trying to do something to the very end. The last great act of defiance. Defy them to the end. You see what Iran's doing? Iran's not like, well, you got nukes, so we're scared. Well, Iran's like, nope, we're in it, and we're going to fight you. And you're going to have to give it all you got. So at any rate,
This is not working.
let's continue to push back. Let's continue to let the people in charge know that we ain't going to fight their wars, that we will always defy them.
I don't know why to keep moving like that.
There is a worldwide resistance, and it's not like the axis of resistance. There's a
Guess
worldwide
it's there.
resistance to the Epstein left. No matter who you vote for, you always get Jeffrey Epstein. There's got to be a worldwide resistance to the Epstein left. That's what there has to be. There has to be a worldwide resistance to Zionism. There's no
They're
way
feeding.
you can have Zionism exist and peace exist. Zionism is now just a war of violence, a war of murder, a war of lies, a war of thievery, a
They're
war of
feeding is right
criminality,
here.
an ideology of thievery, an ideology of criminality. That's what Zionism has become. Maybe that's what it always is. I don't know. I haven't been around as long as Zionism has
So
been
why
around.
are they
But I
moving?
can tell you, it certainly seems to me that the United States does not have a chance to get on track. If it does have any chance, it sure as hell does not have a chance as long as this empire is a Zionist empire. Zionism first. That's what the empire is,
There's another
and
group.
that means
They are
Israel.
resting over here,
Thanks
but
a lot,
this one is
everybody.
moving
Share this
down
on
there.
your social media
Just
platforms.
doesn't
Thanks.
make any
By the
sense.
way, thank you to all my Patreon, PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, all the people that keep this channel going. I really
Or maybe
appreciate it. And of course, we have a
if you can send,
I got a snail mail
pick
PO
my
box. You
sent
can
up.
see that going across. So if you want to email, just got some stuff from people, including just letters, cartoons that people have driven and drawn that are really good, all kinds of stuff. So thanks a lot, everybody. What did Trump lied to us? We thought we voted for the right guy, but he lied. Yep, yep. So it's time to act. It's time to continue this diplomacy. It's time to go in another direction and do whatever we got to do. Thanks a lot, everybody. Share this on all your social media
Oh
platforms.
yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Nima is starting soon. Yeah. I'm not catching up to those guys. So back to base. How long has this been? Almost 3 hours. Time for a break. Time for a break.